Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Glad to be here as always. I hope everybody's doing good today. Um, Hopefully we'll get a decent little crowd in here tonight. And yeah, so let me turn my phone down because that way my voiceover is not, driving you guys crazy. All right. I gotta get the chat pulled up. Nope, that's not it. Come on. All right, so I'm going to do it the long way, I guess. Sorry, guys. I just got to get the chat window pulled up. Usually it sends me an alert right on my phone since I hit the live button, but not tonight, I guess. Anyways, while I'm doing this, I've been studying all day for school. I've got to do some reports on substance abuse and some other stuff like that. So it's been a crazy day. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Now I can mute it so I don't got to hear myself. You know what? Some people can do that. Like some people when they record and stuff, they'll have it to where they can actually hear their own audio. I can't do that. I can't do it. It messes me up every time. Hey, Shauna, good to see you. Thank you for joining us tonight, dear. I appreciate it. Anyways, here we are. As always, every Sunday, I try to get in here, get new people when we can, get new, new faces in here, new voices on the panel. Sometimes that works out good, and other times it's one of them slow days. So either way, it doesn't matter. We're here. We're letting people know that, our channel, is a supporter on raising awareness for bullying. Is something that I think that needs more attention than what it gets, just for the education of it. There's a lot of parents out there that have kids that go to school and they go through this. They go through being picked on. They go through being made fun of. And you know what? It makes the parents feel good to know that there's people that care. We shouldn't have to know who it is or have a personal, connection to it to say, well, yeah, I support that because I know this person and their kid was bullied. It shouldn't matter. We should support it just for the fact that kids are being bullied, and bullies even need help as well. I spoke on that on the announcement that I sent out earlier that, hey, we're not just here to, throw daggers at, at those that bully, because they need help too. Some of them do it just to do it, but there's also those that do it because they're victims as well. Stephen made some good points. The last time I had him on, I'm really hoping I can get him back on another interview. I haven't spoke with him yet, but hopefully we can get him back in here to do another Q&A where you guys can ask questions and I can line up some questions, because I think it'd be really good. I do. All right, let me get back to the chat here and see. Hey, we got King Taco. We got Wolfton. Hey, Wolfton, I keep on missing when you go live. I seen you went live the other day. I seen you was on there, and you was talking about food, the food stamps and stuff. And not to get off track here, guys, but You know, Wolfton made a good point. There's a lot of people that get the food stamps and they'll spend it on like the really expensive stuff, like the expensive food that, well, I mean, I can't afford the expensive I can't afford that kind of food, but anyways, yeah, he did a video the other day, you guys. You should check it out. It was, I think it was a live stream actually, wasn't it, Wolfton? I think. Um but yeah, he's a good guy though, you guys. If you're not subscribed to him, go subscribe to him. Um, really good guy. He, you was gone for a while, Wolfton, and I don't remember what had happened or whatever, but you had disappeared for a while. But I've always liked you. I've always had respect for you. I've never had no problem with you. Um, but yeah, I'm glad you're back though, for sure. Definitely glad you're back. And that's good, Shauna, that you're doing a little bit better. I'm that's really good to hear. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking at the chat, trying to catch up with you guys. Again, King Taco, Wolfton, Shauna, whoever else might be in here, I welcome all of you. It's good to see you guys. Um, yeah, I can't do the expensive food. I mean, every now and then, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like, I'm so bad off to where I'm stuck, eating ramen noodles and, uh, stuff like that. But every now and then I'll take a leap and I'll grab an expensive steak or something. Because I'm real picky about steak, you guys. I don't like tough meat and I don't like meat that's got a lot of fat. I do not like fat at all. Some people can just eat that stuff like it's, the gushiness of it and the slime. That stuff is so nasty. I don't know how anybody eats fat. Oh, I bet it's freezing, dude. I bet. By the way, Wolf, you got a pretty good audio going when you're on live. Just so you know, you've got some. I'm not sure what kind of mic you use or anything, but your audio is really good, man. I just thought I would throw that out. Heck, maybe sometime I can get you to come on panel with me, and we'll hang out, and I don't know, we'll come up with something cool to stream about and see if we can get a bunch of people over, and I don't know, we could come up with something. I'm sure either you could run it or I could run it or vice versa. It doesn't matter, but we definitely need to do that, man, because you've been around for a long time, and we've never talked. I mean, you've been around for a very long time. You know me, I know you, but we've never actually spoke. You know what I mean? So maybe one of these days you'll come on panel with me, or I can come on panel with you. I think it'd be fun, man. Yeah, I don't do I don't like fat, but anyway, it's good to see all you guys, and I was gonna let you guys know that I should be hearing back from a place where I'm going to be doing a public speaking on bullying here in mid-February. So I should be hearing back from them anytime, actually, with a date and time, and then I'm going to try to set it up where I can live stream it. I probably won't turn on the chat. I don't think, just because I'm not going to be able to do chat. I don't know. I might turn on the chat so you guys can talk back and forth, but I won't be able to, interact with you while I'm doing the speech. But you guys, yeah, I think I'll keep on the chat. I'll keep it turned on for you guys. That way, you guys can talk and you know, it making it, to me, when you got chat, I think it makes it a little bit funner for people because they can talk. And I've got some mods that, you know, hopefully will. Oops, sorry about that. I hit the mic with my can of Big Red here. Um, but I've got, you know, at least there'll at least be one mod I know that can, that more likely to be there. So I think I'll keep the chat on. I'll leave it up to you guys. You guys let me know what you think, but I think I'll leave the chat turned on for you. I was trying to see who else we got. You know, it's ridiculous. I was trying to understand what you said there, Wolf, because you support. Let me look at that again. Bowser. I don't even know who that is actually. And you know what? I've spoke on that before, Wolf, about, you know, that's the problem with YouTube is if, let me make a good example. If, let's just say for some reason, it'd be like you're over here and you support my channel, right? And you met someone and they didn't like me. They thought I was the worst person in the world. You know, they made up rumors, blah, 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 which that has happened, but not to you. And then they want to tell you, well, don't go support that person. And then you do, and they want to judge you, and they want to not talk to you anymore. They want to try to destroy you on social media, or they want to make rumors up about you on social media. It is so ridiculous how bad bullies, trolls, they're, you know, they doesn't matter. They all do it, and it's ridiculous. If Shawnee goes and supports another channel that I don't believe in, I'm still going to respect Shawnee. If Wolf goes and supports someone I don't believe in, I'm still going to support Wolf. I'm still going to expect the same friendship that I had before I even knew, right? But some people don't see it that way. Some people want to be so greedy and such a bully to where they think that they have to control both sides of the platform. They want to control you, and they want to control their own channel. And the only thing they need to be doing is controlling their own channel, not you. They should not be bullying people. And it makes me just sick to my stomach on how many people across the platform do that crap. It is so ridiculous. You know, I know for a fact, and I'm not, you know, throwing names out there or nothing, but we've lost some supporters because of some people not liking me. And it's so ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. You know, we might hear, oh, well, you know, no, you know, that don't happen, but it does. And it's happened to us. It's happened to Wolf. It's happened to others I know. It happens all the time. And it's so daggone unfortunate. But you know what? The only thing we can do is learn how to deal with it and keep on going. Because what they want, that is what they want. They want to slow you down. The bully wants to see you hurt. The bully wants to see you give a reaction. They want reaction because it gives them more to do. It gives them more to use to keep on coming at you. Wolf, my best suggestion, and I'm sure you do it, is don't even don't even let them see that you even care at all. Which, let's face it, we all care when we get pushed around like that. Nobody wants to be pushed around, but it happens. I get messages all the time about my blindness. I've been that's been going on for the longest time since I've been on YouTube. Blind this, blind that, blah blah blah. If I don't let it bother me, it is what it is. I'm blind. You know, I've been visually impaired my whole life. It's never going to change. And one person said, "Well, how blind are you?" I said, "Well, that it doesn't matter. Being visually impaired, you know, even if I'm not completely blind, I'm still visually impaired. It doesn't matter. It's the point that people try to find any type of weakness that they can to drive you into the dirt, to make you feel bad about who you are or what you do. So keep on doing what you do, Wolf. Don't let nobody change who you are or what you do. You know, you keep on doing what you do. You keep on doing videos, live streams, whatever it might be. And you show people that, you know what, you might not like what I do, but I'm going to continue to do it. And there's nothing you can do about it. And that's what I suggest to anyone, to anyone. I mean, this channel, you guys, just because I don't talk about it, right? I don't talk about the bullying that, you know, goes on, but I've been told many different things, why, this is why your channel is like this, and this is because, I mean, just all kinds of stuff that I'm not even going to get into, but point is you ignore it and you keep on going, right? That's all you can do. That's all you can do. Um, I don't understand why it is, we all make mistakes, and maybe at one time or another you did a video someone didn't like, or you said something they didn't like. Well, why does it doesn't always got to turn into, well, that person messed up, so they're a bad person, so now we're just going to keep on picking on them because they done something I didn't like. It's ridiculous. And bullying is such a it's a horrible thing, and it happens everywhere. It happens at schools, it happens at businesses, it happens on the internet, obviously. We all know that, especially here on YouTube. But we got to keep doing what we can do and not let nobody bring us down. That's all we can do. Oh yeah, it's for some reason people really bullies rather really get off on the fact of people that have disabilities and stuff. They love using that against people. Um, and Shauna, don't never let it affect you, and I'm sure you don't. But just ignore it, because you are, I always said that we're no better than anybody else, but that's a lie, because we are better than that. We are better than them. Here I was always telling people, you know what? That person is no better. You're no better. I'm no better. But obviously that's not true, because we are better than that. We have, we have uh, way better values and morals. If you look at it in the ethical way. So that's why we do what we do now, right? That's why we try to have these raising awareness, to try to show people that, hey, if you're going through something, we're here to support you. We're here to do what we can to, give you support. And this has never had over 18, maybe 18 at a time to come and support it, but we're going to keep on doing what we do. That's just the way it is. And I know some of my supporters, they're here and they watch and they listen. They don't do the chat thing just because they don't want to get into the whole. That just opens up another piece of drama. It seems like people find a way, especially those that are new or that don't talk a lot. Bullies love picking on them too. So I can see why some of my supporters don't say anything. They just rather just listen. And hey, I respect that. I totally respect that. Just in case we get new viewers or supporters, if you ever leave a message and you don't think that I'm answering you, just give me a minute. It takes me a minute to read through with my voiceover, but I do my best to answer anything. I do my best to try to respond to all, chat. Yeah, exactly, Wolf. It's what's on the inside that matters. That is so true. So true. I really think that I think we all have some form, whether it's a legal form of being disabled or not. I think that we all have a disability in one way or another. There's something in every person's life that disables them from something. Everybody. There's not one person that walks on the face of this earth that can say that they're completely 100% perfect and they have nothing that disables them in any way. I don't believe that at all. I believe that we all have one form of a disability or another, and whether it's a legal disability or a visual disability or an inner disability, we all have one. I believe that 100%. Um, I'll tell you something that's cool. I'm just looking at chat real quick. I'll tell you what's really cool, and I'm not going to, just because of the way social media is and the way drama seems to fall on some people. I won't say names, but the ones that hold on a second, let me fix this. You can tell when someone's a good person or not. You can tell, and it might take a couple times to get to know kind of who they are or what they do. But not saying names, there is a very popular YouTuber that messaged me, and they didn't have to. They didn't have to say hi. They didn't have to do anything. And I thought, well, that's pretty cool, because even though they're popular as all get, they didn't let that interfere with socializing with another YouTuber that's not so popular, because obviously the lounge, we're not that popular. I'd love to be popular. I'd love to have thousands of people, but you know what? We don't. But it's the point that some people are just good-hearted in general, and that's what matters. That's what makes YouTube great. That's what makes life great. Is those of us that have a good heart and believe in different things about people and life. And if people want to be that way, there's nothing we can do but to continue to raise awareness for what we're doing right now, letting people know that, look, you know what, that's wrong, and why people got to do it. There's several different reasons why people do it. and not one reason makes it okay, but we have to deal with it. We have to find a way on our own to even deal with it or put up with it. Wolfton has to find a way to deal with it on his own. I had to find a way to deal with it on my own. Shauna has to find a way to deal with it on her own. And then we find a way to deal with it together. But the last thing we need to do is give them the upper hand to feel like their bullying is working on us. Same with you teenagers that might listen at some point or another. Don't never show a bully that they're winning over you. If anything, you show them that they're not winning. There's so many different ways today to stand up against bullying. You don't have to do it loud. You don't have to do it where people know you're standing up against it. There's so many different ways. So if you are being bullied and you don't know what to do, reach out to someone. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Because after all, it is your life that's being affected. So what's more important, your life or fear? I think your life is way more important. Way more important. So, yeah, absolutely, Wolf. I totally know what you went through and what you're going through. I totally do. You know, I don't know where or what, motivates people to let uh bullies allow them to decide who they want to believe in and who they want to support and who they don't want to support. Um, and again, like I said, all we can do is keep on going. You know, uh, there's a lot of supporters that come to the lounge that do support the lounge, but then there's some that have stopped supporting the lounge. And instead of me sitting back and saying why did they stop, or what did I do, or what do I got to do to get them back, I'm not going to do any of that, because the way I see it is those that have supported the lounge and supported in what we do and hung out with us, stuff like that, they're either going to still believe or they're not, right? And like I said, there's a lot that probably just have things going on, but I know there's a couple that I've not seen for a long time, but it is what it is. Nothing you can do about it. Anyway, let's see what we got going on here. Well, at least we got 8 in here tonight. Again, those that are watching, just to recap, we do this every Sunday to try to help raise awareness for bullying and try to show people that, there are people out there that want to stand up for them and support, the victims in bullying, and to just try to raise the awareness that, it's happening more and more, all around the world. And all you can do is try to support the best way you can and be there the best way you can. And this is the only way that I know how to do it, as far as, to those that's not around me or those that's not in the same area. Yeah, I do public speaking at different locations. And that's, that works out great. The slower side of it would probably be the online, what I'm doing here. Cause I get, several that that I speak in front of. Of course, you know, there's a whole lot of other people that put that together, and then I just get called in. You know, I mean, it's totally different. But um, just continue to try to share and let people know that you're there for them, um, and do your best to show them that, you know what, we know what you're going through, and we're here to help you in any way we can. Um, hey, there's Mama Loves. Mama Loves made it in. Good to see you, Mama Loves. Um, I was, I don't know where it's at, you guys. I thought I had it saved right here, but I guess it didn't copy. Um, it is so ridiculous to see such young kids being bullied. Like, I read a report on an 8-year-old little girl that was getting picked on. 8 years old. And the bully was 12, right? So almost a teenager, and here they are picking on an 8-year-old little kid, you know. But again, there's probably more to it. There's probably something going on at that bully's home, or, you know, whether it's physical abuse or mental abuse or stress or something. There's always more to it somewhere. I feel like, you know, uh, need to really get Steven back on here though, because man, he could answer some of this, you know. I'm gonna do my best to see when maybe I can get him back on, and you guys can ask your questions to him. If you're not sure who I'm talking about, Steven, he's published a few books now on bullying. He also does public speaking. He knows a whole lot about bullying. He understands um, a lot of the philosophies behind different forms of bullying and stuff like that. Just a really wise person. So we'll see what we can, you know, work out here. I'll try to get in contact with him. But his first name is Steven. His last name is Taco, Taco, I believe. Um, he's got books on Amazon. I need Shauna, remind me. I need to get them links from you if you've got them for his books or the titles. Or I can message him too, I guess, so I can share that with you guys. But he's got a couple books on Amazon, digital copies. I believe you said the paper copies were no longer available, but digital is still there, and you can just download it right to your computer, order it, and download it. Um, but yeah, very, very, very wise person. So I'll see what I can do. All right, let's see. Yeah, thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. You know, I think that um, it's a good question, Wolfton. That is a good question. Do I think kids should stream on YouTube? I think that if they do, I think that the parents should monitor that they should keep an eye on that. I can see where YouTube would have a problem being able to keep people from streaming, because they would have to physically check every account to make sure it's not a kid. So I would say that, you know, fine, let them stream, but the parents need to really be active and keep an eye on what happens. And if not, guys, let us try to help keep an eye on it. If we see a kid live streaming or doing videos, and if we notice that they're being bullied, like like Wolf said, then let's try to do something about it. Let's try to report it and uh, try to support them the best we can. So it's a great point you brought up. So you guys keep your eye out for that type of situation as you watch videos on YouTube and all that. Sometimes it might not be easy finding kids that are streaming, but if you do, just we'll do our best to keep an eye on them and try to report things when we see it. That's the most we can do, unfortunately. Sean is getting you guys some more links there on the chat with Steven. You guys are like him. He's really awesome. Good guy. Thanks, Shauna, for putting that information up there. I appreciate it. All right, there we go. So Shauna's got some stuff in the window, in the chat window for you guys. With Steven's information, you can follow him on Twitter. You can go to his Facebook, his YouTube. Really good guy. Maybe if you start following him, let him know that the lounge sent you. Not that you have to let him know the lounge sent you, but at least he'll know, hey, John and them sent these people over. So if you could do that, I'd appreciate it. Like I said, I'm going to try to, if I can, see if I can get him to come on and do another interview. I'll do it one-on-one. That way it's you guys be able to ask questions and all that. So let me message him. I'll message him tonight when I get done here, see what he says, and see if I can get a date set up, and then I'll let you guys know on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, I'll also post it on the Facebook page. So just make sure you're following me on one of them, either Facebook or Twitter. Facebook is just, it's easy. It's just facebook.com/blindnationvideos. I need to change that. I got to figure out how to get that name changed out because it's not the URL that is. And I don't know. I'll have to look into it. But anyways, that's the Facebook. And of course, follow us on Twitter at loungingwithjohn. John is spelled John. And if you follow me, let me know. That way I can follow you back. Because otherwise you won't be able to message me until I follow you back. And I don't have the auto follow thing turned on. So just let me know. And yeah, you guys will be able to keep up with stuff. Let's see if we got any. Let me check the chat again. I like to try to keep an eye on it best I can. Okay, so and again, guys, like I said, I'm going to let you guys know as soon as I get the date for the public speaking. I'll let you know about that as well. And then I want people to remember that this is for raising awareness for bullying, but it's also for just offering, support to people in general. We're here to offer our friendship, and if somebody's going through something, we want to try to let you know that you're not going to, you're not alone, that we're here. And if we can do anything to make you feel better, then you can join us and somebody will talk to you here. or you can join us and all of us to talk to you. So that's the nice thing about it. You can talk to all of us, or you can talk to one of us. It doesn't matter. Everybody here is friendly. We all, we all try to get along. And usually, if there ever is some type of misunderstanding, we do our best to work it out. So, I mean, yeah, we've had our little glitches in the past, but it's just life. We're not perfect. We're not brought on the earth to be perfect. If that was the case, then we would be called robots, right? We'd be programmed to be perfect, but we're not. We're programmed to mess up, make mistakes, learn from our mistakes. So that's what it is. I just want people to realize that, yeah, we do the raising awareness, but we're also here for just general support. And I've not really been doing any other live streams very much here recently, just because of being back in school and school break being over and being busy trying to keep up with all the homework that I get. Because I've got 4 classes, and I thought, well, that won't be so bad. But man, some of these classes are not easy, you guys. Like my court class, the very first assignment, I'm like, oh my gosh. But we'll get through it. I'll get through it. If you guys ever have questions, even after the stream, you can always leave your comments, and we'll always try to come back and answer your questions. Yeah, see, there you go. Shauna's inbox always open. Same here. My, inbox is always open, and I'm sure other people, they'd feel the same way. And again, you guys, check out, before I go, give a little bit of a little credit here to a lounger of ours that has recently came back, and that's Wolfton. He's a good guy. I think he's like me. I think that Wolfton is just a straightforward person, and just says it how it is, says how he feels. God knows that me being like that, it's, I've sometimes gotten myself, in hot water for being so honest. Not really hot water, but just someone end up getting mad because I say things too bluntly. So I do my best to watch how I word things. I've tried to improve that, because sometimes I'll say something and it'll come out the wrong way, not in a way that I meant. But you guys go check him out. You can click on his name and you'll be able to subscribe to him, all that good stuff. And yeah, I think you'll enjoy his stream. But I guess this is it for tonight, you guys. It's not a lot going on tonight with it. We'll be back next week. I'm going to try to set up some more stuff next Sunday here at 8 o'clock Eastern time, unless something comes up like homework, like it did today. Otherwise, it'd be on time. Shauna, Mama Loves, Wolfton, Taco, thank all you guys for coming and showing your support. Really means a lot. It's nice to see you guys show up. It really is. It means a lot. Like I said, I don't know. I know for a fact we used to have several others that would come in and support, and either life has gotten very busy for them, or whatever. But we just got to keep going. And I'm just, and I'm not saying nothing bad. If it's nothing, then it's nothing. And if that's what the case is, then that's what it is. Nothing I can do about it. So, anyways, I'm gonna get out of here, you guys. I guess Blue Wings has got a lot going on this year. Well, she said she's gonna be busy this year, so I'm guessing that's the case. But that's why I thought Sunday was a good time to do this. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here, you guys. And just so you guys know, it's gonna be happening here soon. For those that donated, you guys will be getting. I'm gonna be working on getting the mugs ordered. I've got a couple different options for that actually. So either way, I think you guys are gonna really like it. And yeah, and then we'll have extra stuff available. So, anyways, till next time, you guys take care. Remember, if you ever see bullying, do your best to do something about it. Report it. Make yourself known that you're there. To try to, keep the bully from doing whatever it is they're doing. So, anyways, I love every one of you guys. Thank you guys for being supportive. Continue to share. We're slowly going up the, climbing the numbers. We'll eventually reach 1,000. That's our first goal. And it's been a long road, but we're going to make it. And I'll talk to you guys later on.